Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to help you find your new Fort Hays sponsored Gmail account. My suggestion would be, first of all, to go up to Tiger Tracks and see what the university has assigned you for your account. Easiest way to do it is just come here to directory search. Since I am an instructor and not a student, we'll have to go see and find me here. But it'd be the same thing if you were a student. Just click on student. Okay, this is my new Fort Hays Gmail account. And actually the username that's in front of that is most likely what you use to enter into your Blackboard account, and the same password that you use on Blackboard would be the same password that you would be given for your new Fort Hays sponsored Gmail account. Okay, so let's go up here into a box I've already opened. It's just, you can go into Google and start typing your name. So since I know that my name is this, obviously I've done it a few times, it's right here, and I know my password. We'll click here. And something interesting happens. It pauses because it's going to a different location. So just click continue again. And then you would click here, you would enter your name, and then your user word, your password I mean. And then you would click here for login. I'm not doing that for demonstration purposes because I'm taking this to a different email account so I can show you one that I just created that is clean. My Fort Hays one is not clean. So I've created this, and we're just going to make an assumption that this is my username for my Gmail account with Fort Hays. It's not, but the only way I can show you a clean version of Google is by doing it this way. Okay, so now you've signed in and you're in your account, and you're going to get some notices from Google that says welcome, and you can do some different things. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. Okay, so just this is going to be a brief overview. You're in your Gmail, and from your Gmail you can have access to your contacts. I don't have any yet. So if I wanted to start to add some, I could click here, and I'm going to add one of my other accounts. And it says Robert Moody, and because I'm in Google system, it recognizes it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to check my contact information. I want to add it to my contacts. It's already there. And I might even want to create a new group. So we'll just call this faculty. And so now he has this person, my other persona, has been added to faculty. If I wanted to add another contact that I can think off the top of my head, add her, click on it again, she's in my contacts. Here, and see now, because she already has a account established with Fort Hays, she has entered her picture, and you can also see that she's also in a Gmail account. And I'm going to group wise, she's faculty, and she's also something else. is family. And then you'll see these pop up right here. Okay. And then, of course, if I wanted to add some other things here, like her phone number, notes, this is my crazy wife, whatever, I could. And these are some things that she herself has identified with her own self. I did not know this till just now, but I didn't know that I could change their pictures. Now, it's not going to change the picture on their computer, but I guess I have the ability to change the picture that I want to see for this particular person. Okay, so now we've actually have a couple of contacts, and how to get out of contacts is you just go back up to Gmail, or you can come up here and click on Gmail as well. Okay, you'll hear a lot about documents, and so we have documents here. This is rapidly changing to what Google calls as Google Drive. And you can see the name up here has changed. It's no longer documents. So in the process, I would imagine, which is what it's doing. And you can see that Drive isn't available on many operating systems. We're going to click here. And now we're in Drive, which was the old Google Docs. From within this, you can create a document, a presentation, spreadsheet, so forth and so on. You can also create some folders, but I'll save those for a later video. Just kind of giving you an overview of the new Google. And this is where you can download and pull files over onto your computer, and it syncs. And again, that'll be another day. Okay, while we're in here, let's go ahead and take a look at Google Circles. This is where up here it says You. Let's click on that. Okay, we're going to add a photo. Just basically, if you've got one loaded, or you can take a picture of yourself with your webcam perhaps. This is a picture of me. Just go ahead and load that one. And actually that's a picture of me at the reception they had back in the spring for all faculty that became tenured. And were promoted. Moving it around. And that's our president in the background. Like he's growing out of my shoulder. Reminds me of one of those car commercials. Okay, so that's my new pick. Okay, very good. And this is the name that I've chosen for this free Google account. There's my birthday. Okay. Upgrade is the same thing. Okay, it doesn't like what I have in here. Yeah, and this could be an issue. You have to be careful about what you enter. I've had several students that have put names in, and it does not like their names, and it requires special permission. So I'll just go by this. Let's see what happens. That's my first and middle name. Okay. Now all of a sudden, I get a bunch of people that want that Google Plus is saying, oh, maybe you want to add these. The interesting thing is these are all students in different classes that I already have. But I'm not going to add them right now. I could. Well, you know what? I'm going to add my wife because she is family. Got it. And this is one of my other personas. I'm going to add that as family. Okay. I might peruse through here real quick and see what else is. Now it looks like just mainly students. And I can also search by emails and different things here. And I can pull in people from Yahoo or Hotmail. I don't use either one of those two accounts though. Strictly Google. Okay, and then here's some causes if I want to follow Actually, on my other account, I have this one checked. On my other accounts, I should say. But primarily, I'm going to be using this for school, so I don't have an interest right now to add these. I want to get comfortable with what I'm doing. Okay. This is I can snap a photo. Okay, where do I work? I work at Hayes. And I'm associate professor. Where have I gone to school? Well, I went to the University of... How this works. Okay. And I graduated in 2005. And I did in Hayes, Kansas. And if I wanted to, and there's a way to turn this on, again, another video, but where I can pick this up to Google Maps and it would show a map. Okay. All right. See what's going on with Google. We'll just continue with Google. Let's see. One of those. There we go. There we go. You see your picture up here in the right-hand corner. And picture here, anytime you post and share with somebody the picture that you have put in. Now, remember, this is my wife and my other persona, and they would like for you to get 10 people in here. And you can find people here by clicking here. And again, it takes back to that list. And all that has to do with is that's the people that know me already. Okay, we've already done this, a little redundant. Okay. So then, next thing I want to do is show you circles. Here we go. Every new account, and remember we've already added those 2 people a while ago. And you'll also notice that they're in my circles, but this I have not gone in on my other account and added me, nor has my wife. But right here, I can't have any communication with these people until they're in. Until you see a little circle right here, and it means the circle's complete, and it means there's 2-way communication between the 2 of us. My suggestion would be, when you're starting out learning Google Circles for the first time, is, first of all, if you're using this primarily for class, and let's just say that one of your instructors is using it, let's call this FHSU 000 fall 2012. Okay. And so now we've created a shell. And here we have our family. And so now we've got members all over the place. These other guys, I would just suggest getting rid of them. You just right click on it, delete the circle. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete this circle here, but I want to pull these guys down here. You see them get added. And so now they're in my class. And I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so they disappear, but I still have them here. And they still haven't added me. Now, you can click up here, define people. Now, what you're seeing here is a host of people that I have because I've added my name to this, and it's going to share people that I've had. And these could be your classmates. And what you would do is you would just drag them down and put them in your circle. Now, I'm not going to do that because that would confuse a bunch of people. But I want to look and see. Okay. So these are all Fort Hays students. And you can type a name in, and basically, though, when you type that in, it's going to find somebody in here. Or if you come up here and type in a name, if they are on Google Circles, anybody that has the first name Robert, there they are. But you want to make sure that you know who is in your class. You want to be careful. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to home. And I don't know if you noticed a while ago that you had 4 choices. It was all those other buttons, those circles that we've deleted. And what you have right here is what they call the stream. Google Plus will send you things that are being posted out there that may be of interest to you. And you don't have to muddle through that clutter. You've got this set up for your class, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, and everything that's been posted in here. Well, so you'll notice that I've got some comments from some other students, and they're having some difficulties. Okay, something interesting that I just noticed. In fact, I paused the video for me to reflect about what's going on. But in the beginning, when I first started using Google Circles, and you can see February 12, 2012, had some students that were having some difficulties. Since then, Google has come in and has made a lot of... Okay, this is what the page looks like when you come up here and click on this. You have anything new to share. You can type in your message, and the first thing what happens is if you have multiple circles, extended circles, your circles, well, this is the only thing I have. And then if you have their email contacts, which will be attached to the Google Circles, you click here and it sends it to their emails as well. Okay, so if you didn't want to go to this circle, you kind of click in there because it's based on the last thing you've done, and you can tell it was circle. But we've made this one for class. You're wanting to share a post with your instructors, so you click here. Okay. So then you can come up here and put in whatever you want. You can also upload photos, and if you come down here, you can take a picture of yourself, and you can load from your Google Drive. Same thing goes here with adding videos. You may be asked to upload a video or pull in a video from YouTube, the URL. You click on it, you type in the URL, you're done. And you might also be asked to record a video. And this you just do directly from your webcam. And then over here, you have calendar if you wanted to create an event. Or if, you know, while ago I mentioned the link from YouTube, but we have that direct. But if you're asked to present an article and you have a URL or want to share a website, you would click here and paste it in and hit done. Here, just browsing for people to add. Okay. And it says, of course, it just tells you what we already know. We're not going to do anything right now, so we're going to click there. Now, right now in your circle, you know that because I added them all ago, you can come in here and you get suggestions all the time. Here, now, if you have email accounts from your classmates, if your instructor has shared those, you can put up here, please add me to your circle. I am in the same class as you. Okay. And then you can put in email addresses. Let's see what happens when I put in one of my others. This is actually my Fort Hays email. This is what happens. I already have an account. I can add this person here, and then I can share. And you also want to include yourself in your circles. So see, now my circle has grown to 3. Okay. We'll go ahead and share that. But that's how you get a large group of people in your circle. Okay, then over here, and this is probably the last thing, and then I'll shut down. Your home stream is this right here. Oh, let me correct that. This is your home stream. The other one is the main stream. But this allows you to control how much comes in. And you notice the little tour. You can also set up chat right here, and this will be with the people that are in your circles. Nobody's chatting right now. And you can also start a hangout. Another way to add videos is come up here and share, and then you have the same options over here as you do over here. Well, I was incorrect. This is the last thing I'm going to share with you. Notifications. This can be, well, it'll turn gray 0 here in a second. You click on this, and anything that's been posted by someone in your circle, here again is people you may know, which we have seen constantly now. Let's click on that and see what happens. Okay, that's the U button. Oh, by the way, if you'll notice, if we come over here, when we first started out, before we signed up, it said U.phu. Now it'll have your name as it does mine right now. And if you notice here, that did turn to 0 because we've gone through our announcements. You can view all notifications, and this is what's come in so far. Or you can go back to home, and now you're dealing with just your circle. This will change as people send you things. You can take a tour. Again, that'll be another video. I think I've gone long enough to get you over the hump, hopefully. Google Plus is an excellent way to communicate and upload data. It just takes a little bit getting used to. Thank you very much, and look for more videos as I get really specific on certain things, not only with Google Plus, but many of the Google apps that we'll be using in our classes at Fort Hays.